about how to work this thing.
This is a test run, you know, just to see how it looks. Maybe zoom in a little. We're freaking rolling. It's freaking hot out here. The California sun is not that awesome. I suck at this now. How am I supposed to do an intro? I don't even remember the last time I talked to a freaking camera. What's up, guys? It's super hot and super sunny, so don't mind my Asian eyes when I'm talking to you. I'm back. I know it was like the 5th time I've said this, but it's been a minute. I'm gonna do the math. Since September, almost a year. That's a dick move. 525,600 minutes. It's like that song in that Broadway show. Rent. That's what it is, Rent. So I understand there's quite a bit to talk about. It's been like 11 months. I haven't uploaded in forever. I feel like there's some explaining to do, you know? Because I left 20,000 subscribers hanging. So the last video I had updated was in September. That was shortly after my first cruise ship I did. Then I went on another cruise ship gig. That one was 4 months as well. We went everywhere from London all the way down through the Suez Canal to Dubai and Australia and New Zealand. And it was freaking awesome. So that's it for the cruise ships. I'm done with the cruise ships now. And a lot of you have been asking me about how to get on the cruise ships, or like what to expect on the cruise ships, or like what was my favorite thing or my most hated thing on the cruise ships. I'll kind of briefly go over that right now, actually. This is gonna be a boring video. It's gonna be me talking and recapping the past 8 months. There might be some drumming in there later, I don't know for sure, but we'll see. So the cruise ships, you got your pros and your cons, okay? I'll start with the cons. We were playing every single day for like 3 to 4 hours a day, whether it be midday or at the end of the day at night, or play one show in the middle of the day and another show at night, every single day. I had 1 day off a month for those 4 months. 1 day off a month. So we were playing every single night, and like, I love drums. I really freaking love drums. But when you're playing cover songs every single day for like 8 months straight on a cruise ship for old people who don't really care if you're playing Uptown Funk or not, it just gets pretty exhausting. This is a really long con. I don't want to make it sound miserable, like it was awesome, but these are the bad parts. There's a total like hierarchy. You as a musician are low on the scale, like the hierarchy ship scale. Like captain is here, chef is like here, and musician, you're like right here, you know? You're just, and they really don't care about you that much. And they'll try and boss you around and like micromanage you. Like, you're not allowed to go here, you're not allowed to do this, and I understand there's some restrictions and stuff like that, but the way I was treated, the way that we were treated on our ship by the higher ups, like I won't mention any names or anything, or any positions, but people try and like boss you around on these ships and treat you like, I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, I've been on gigs where we're treated like royalty. Like, they're so grateful to have us playing there at their venue. And cruise ships, or this ship in particular, it wasn't like that really. And the other thing is, your workplace is also your home. So you think this ship is huge, but after 1 week, the ship gets small real quick, and you realize like where everything is. And the thing about it being your workplace is you have to be professional all the time. Like, you never fully feel like you get to relax. And like, of course on days where you're in port, you get to step off the ship and go explore, you know, but it's only for like 8 hours or something. Usually the ship docks in the morning around like 6 or 7 a.m. and then the ship is out of there by 5 p.m. Each day. Every time you go to a city, you only get to explore it for about 8 hours at the most, you know? And even if you want to be the first one off the ship, you gotta wait for all the passengers to get off before you're allowed to get off. So these are all cons. These are just things to think about that you probably don't think about when you're on the cruise ships, you know? Everyone just sees my Instagram posts and they're like, blue waters of Fiji, freaking kayaking in New Zealand. But like, the photos they don't see are like, look at this delicious cafeteria food that I get to eat. Or, yes, I'm so excited to wake up at 4 a.m. for crew rounds. Or, time for crew drill. Guide these 700 Chinese passengers down the hallway. You know? That's the stuff that you don't see. Now, all those cons are outweighed by this one pro for me. And this is what balances all that out, is that you get to travel the world and see places that you would never ever see in your entire life. most of the places that we've gone to on the cruise ships, I would have never gone there. Like, my camera keeps shutting off, and I don't know why. Like this one island we went to that I remember very well, Dravuni Island, and it's a small Fijian island. I got there and I was one of the first ones off the ship, and I ran around the entire island and ran to the peak of it. And I just remember that day being, it's just stuck in my brain now, and it's one of my most memorable days, and it was on a small island in the middle of Fiji. I don't know, it was like the most isolating feeling in the entire world, the most like, I don't know, the happiest I've ever been, with just like nothing. It's just priceless moments, you know, priceless moments that you will never get unless you do these cruise ships. Another pro is the people that you get to meet from around the world. Definitely that's what makes cruise ships, is your co-workers, you know, your cruise staff, your dancers and production staff and all those people. They gather at the bar, usually at the crew bar, it's like the crew recreation area, and hang out, and you just get to meet so many people from around the world that you would have never met before. And now I can say that I seriously have friends around the world, and like if I'm in London I can meet up with my friends in London or stuff like that, and that's just cool, you know, you get to meet people you would never meet, and they're just some of the greatest people ever, and I really miss all of them, honestly. That's the other thing that sucks about cruise ships, is you're only there for such a short amount of time, so you make all these good friends and then everyone's leaving. Like, you'll be best friends with someone and then they'll leave like 2 months later, you know, or you'll be the one leaving this big group of people that you became so close with. And it's sad, but at least we got like Facebook and Instagram, you know, still keep in touch. Alright, anyways, too much about the cruise ship stuff. One more thing about the cruise ship stuff. I got back from the cruise ship. It was super scary because I was like really burnt out on playing the drums. It just really got to me playing every day for like months and months straight. My wrists were hurting, probably because I have horrible technique. It was just really taxing on me mentally and physically, being on the cruise ships, you know, and you're living in like a small, seriously, 8-foot by 12-foot room with a roommate. No window, so you sleep for like all day long when you're on the ship because you're so exhausted from playing the previous night. It's a tough environment, and that's why I've decided not to do it again, just because it was just really taxing on me. I mean, I'm glad I did it, but I don't know if I want to do it again. I'm gonna hang out on land for a while. But if you guys have any more questions about the cruise ship stuff, just send me a message on Facebook, and I'll do my best to help answer you guys' questions and all that. So I decided to take like a month hiatus from the kit. And I did. I just went and visited my family on the East Coast. I kind of just didn't want to go back to the drums until I felt like I wanted to, because I didn't want to kill it. And I almost felt like I had to step away for a sec to like keep the fire alive. It was super scary, actually. So recently, last month, I went to Germany to play 3 gigs for the military. It's like a big festival they do for the US Army, the German Army as well. So the band I work for, Liquid Blue, they flew me out there and the rest of the gang of Liquid Blue members out to Germany. It was like 6 months before I had traveled. So I got back from the ships, I had like 6 months back home. And during that period I was kind of in a weird funk of like wanting to play drums and not wanting to play drums. And that was happening. And then I did this Germany trip, and we played these shows for the military, and it was freaking awesome, and I had so much fun. Being able to travel again, being in like a different country. And I think that's why I was so down in the dumps before, like coming back home, is because like I freaking love traveling, and I love getting to see new places and experience new things, and it's almost like being home is like stale now. So I think I have like a new addiction of traveling, and like I need to travel for my sanity, which could be pretty dangerous. So I played those shows in Germany, and then I got psyched up again, and I think I got the hiatus away from the kit that I needed, because I feel like even now I play differently. When I sit behind the kit, I feel like I do fills differently. I feel like I don't do the same fills. It's almost like I have a clearer mind. You know, I feel like I have a blank canvas and I can paint more stuff on it now. Whereas before there was like a lot of paint and there was just no more room for creativity or something. And now I got my new canvas right now. So I'm gonna paint some colors and stuff for you guys. Hopefully on the reg, you know, not like 8-month breaks in between, because that's super messed up. I do miss you guys, and I do love making videos, so I'm gonna try and make some more. I wanna start making some covers again. There's other things in the idea box too. I'm not even gonna say it. What else? I don't know. The point of this video is kind of just to update you guys. I'm sorry I left you hanging for so long. I've just been busy, but that's just no excuse, you know. You gotta work hard and play hard. I've just been playing hard. This is my sorry to you 20,000 subscribers. Well, I left hanging for so long. Not cool at all. So I might play some drums, I don't know. I'm super self-conscious in my drumming now too because everyone's so damn good. But you know, you gotta embrace the suck and keep on keeping on. So let's try and make some more videos. Let's do it.